Eh bien salut tout le monde, c'est Ximon. Aujourd'hui on se retrouve donc pourquoi bien pour l'épisode 3, pas de conneries, notre épisode, oui, de notre série sur Si ou Game of Thrones. J'espère que vous avez la forme, moi ça va tranquille et puis on va commencer tout de suite. Hop, c'est l'épisode 3 de la calice. Est-ce que je fasse un petit test après puis...
Previously on Game of Thrones.
Oh, première fois qu'il dit ça. C'est la votre journée je pense.
To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehall will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Ça arrive à ça, ça va se côté la maison.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Father, I'm going to kill you. Is that so?
I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle.
My uncle?
Hey.
Roderick?
Roderick, by the gods, it is you! Sir? Fetch the maester, hurry! Fetch the maester! Let her go! Fuck you! You kill me, and the Lost Legion won't stop until you and your friend are dead.
C'est l'agent. Il est bien tenu en tout cas lui. C'est tout ce qu'il montre. Oh, picture. Mais attendez, vite. Ça commence, je vais vérifier un truc. Excusez-moi, c'est bon. C'est parti pour mon quart d'heure. C'est une heure.
She's been gone a while.
She'll come back.
If they catch her, they'll kill her.
They won't catch her.
She's costing us time. It's just that we need to get to Marine. Every day we lose here is a day that Talia or Ryan could be hurt, or worse. You must return home safely, Asher, and, well, you have a history of putting your faith in women who may not deserve it.
Sanguine.
She's my friend, Uncle. She's been at my side for a long time. Was it them? The Lost Legion?
Aye. Too many for us to take. I counted about 24, maybe more, as well as horses. About half a mile down the canyon, and coming fast. Had to run my arse off to avoid getting caught. It's nearly empty. You two care if I finish it off?
It might be a while before we find more water.
I'm dying, though.
Nah. Drink up.
Thanks.
Ouais. Il a l'air d'être content malgré.
Right. We need to get moving.
On sort de là, mais... Jessica m'a l'air d'être très très fiable. On va essayer de la garder
The
longtemps.
Lost Legion. We're 100 miles from Yunkai. When are they going to give up?
You really should have killed Tazal when you had the chance. Men like that don't forgive. You cut off his hand.
He was defenseless. I didn't see a need to shed more blood.
And how's that working out for you at the moment? It's only a matter of time before they overtake us.
Oh. Pas bon, pas bon.
Ah, bugger a harpy.
Can we double back?
Not without meeting dear old Tazal. We're well and truly fucked this time, Asher.
During severe winters, when the Skahazadan floods, it carves out great underground rivers in the sandstone.
And?
And when those waters recede, those rivers become caves. And those caves might hide us, if we can find them. I mean, we're trapped for the moment, but
Thank you, Malcolm. That's valuable advice.
Of course.
Ouais, bon ça va.
If he's right about this, I may actually stab him.
Pas grimper ça. Ailleurs, y a pas un endroit.
It's not gonna happen. It's too unstable.
Ouais, je sais. Parler. Ça peut jouer par Tazal, ça va.
Well, we can't stay here, waiting for your butchered friends to corner us.
Agreed. The faster we...
What do you think? Could we climb out of here?
Pretty steep, Asher.
And we'd be totally exposed if your friends arrived before we reached the top.
Ouais, faut trouver la grotte. Oh merde. Oui, oui. Pas trouvé en tout cas.
Looks like we're not alone. No obvious wounds. Maybe he died of thirst.
Enfin.
Listen. That's water. I hear water.
From underground. There might be a cave nearby. What is...
Look at this. Gold.
Fat lot of good it did him.
Oh,
He's not gonna need that.
Asher, the Lost Legion will be here at any moment.
This is Essos. There's always time for gold. Oh, shit. It's them.
mais merde.
Monte Fredo! Che si rizzi!
Shit!
Come on!
Sûrement dessus.
Go, go! Behind us! Damn it!
Asher! Find us another way out of here!
What in seven hells is that smell?
Ah, c'est des trucs cramés ici. Ah, c'est bon. Là.
There's a light!
Go! See if there's a way through.
We'll hold them off!
Là, je cherche que...
Esther? Malcolm?
Bouge-toi. Non, non, non. Bouge pas.
Easy now.
On l'agresse pas.
Get fucking Lost Legion! We've got a bigger problem! Ponte Osenas! Ponte Ciro Senas! Circulino! Paso al Trises! Mitisis! Pacotoska Rapatas!
N'énervez pas. Ah, il va monter en haut.
Fought wars with worse than this.
Hurry! The beast is coming around!
Mais face à un dragon, elle avait moins de choses. Je pense qu'il peut comprendre. J'espère qu'il peut comprendre. Oh la vache.
Asha! Grab my hand!
Hurry, Asha! It's nearly on you!
Ah non, ça me le tue pas. Vache. Bordel. J'ai eu peur qu'il crève. Fait chier. Face à un dragon parce qu'elle s'est attaquée. Et BSK techniquement exilé, c'est un peu la meilleure amie que. Au vue d'Asher, c'est sa meilleure amie. Et tu laisses pas plus meilleure amie. Ouais, ton oncle est quand même exilé quoi. Ça fait ton père. Oh, c'est comme. Parce que. Je sais pas si j'ai bien fait. Je serais pas pour d'autres choix comme ça quand même. Bah, te fais pas faire les bons. Ça me fait chier quoi. Peut-être que je vais me monter un truc. J'ai envie de faire des scénarios là, genre Talia ou la je sais pas Talia. L'avenir de la maison. Oh, c'est horrible. Même mon gagne, ça me fait. Tu peux pas me apprendre aussi. Et dans les ténèbres. Regarde.
Listen up, you sorry lot. Gather round. We're handing out assignments today.
Ah, c'est pas de ranger. Enfin, ranger.
Garrett, we'll be men of the watch before nightfall.
Right. Sorry. No hard feelings over that business with Finn, yeah? Appreciate you not ratting me out over the knife. It's nice to know there's at least one brother I can trust.
I wouldn't be much of a friend if I did.
I wasn't much of a friend for dropping you into the mess in the first place. Sorry about that. It won't happen again.
Ça va, je suis un
Well, aren't you two sons of whores looking thick as thieves? Having a good laugh over nicking my knife, eh, Garrett? Men like you turn traitor for nothing.
I didn't take anything from you.
No, but you protected the bastard who did. You'll always be an asshole, Garrett. You're just a fucking craven.
Oh, would you let it go? I've had enough of your shit, Finn.
Back off, Garrett.
Finn, leave him alone. It wasn't Garrett's fault. If you're gonna hate someone, hate me.
With pleasure.
Now, it doesn't matter what the world once called you. After today, you're all brothers. Could even be that the man standing next to you saves your life one day. Or maybe you'll save his. Let's find out then, shall we? Casper to the builders. Finn to the rangers. Lobor to the stewards. Hugh to the rangers. Cotter to the builders.
Mais pas attendre ça. Pas attendre.
And finally, Garrett to the rangers. That's it. May all the gods preserve you.
Je suis trop heureuse.
Well, there we are. I'll be patching up the wall, and you'll be defending it.
Should you northern boys want your gods to give a blessing to this union, there's a weirwood tree beyond the wall. Now form up and follow my lead.
Il est content. Ouais. Ça pique les yeux le blanc. Là on se fait attaquer par des sauvages. Et nous sommes armés.
Garrett, it's good to hear you'll be a ranger.
Thank you.
I know you wanted this.
I'm ready to say my vows.
I didn't have many friends when I first arrived at Castle Black. Grin and Pit, they'd as soon as see me bloodied in the yard than offer a hand. Now, I'd die for either of them. Our brothers are all we have.
Ouais, mais j'ai ma famille, moi.
Finn.
Shows you what kind of ripe fools are running this place. I can't believe they made you a ranger. You're not fit for the job. You don't have any balls between your legs.
Like it or not, we're brothers now. Means we're gonna have to get along.
Don't count on it. You wouldn't even be here if you didn't have Snow leading you by the hand the whole way.
I'd keep an eye out for you if you weren't such an arse about everything.
You don't give a shit about me. No one around here gives a shit about me. They wouldn't even care if I...
Ah, il est pas scruté.
You know how many rangers I never heard from again in these parts? And I'm about to become one myself. All alone out here. Wildlings everywhere. Or wolves.
Finn, don't worry. You were born to kill wildlings. That jab you gave me the other day, it fucking hurt.
I suppose you're right.
You want a different assignment? Because I hear they need someone to clean the shit house.
See, that's why I got so fucking mad at you, Garrett. You're the closest thing I have to a friend.
Ah, c'est cool. Ça va bien te faire rire. On a besoin d'un frère, surtout que s'il est patrouilleur comme moi.
You handled that well, Garrett. They say the old gods watch us through the weirwoods. More than watchers. They know us.
Oh, les
The
barrels.
gods are not forgiving. We brothers have to be.
C'est ça qu'il a fait au sauvage. Oh, c'est un... Non, c'est un bout de peau, je crois que c'était un cerf.
We're here. After this, there's no going back.
Je sais pas, ça.
Now go. Take your vows.
Salut, il a une épée trop stylée, il a trop de la chance. Là, j'ai même pas...
In the eyes of the old gods, the Night's Watch offers you a place beside us. Now say the words for all to hear and embrace us as your own.
Ah oui, c'est l'arbre... seul, on va dire, fleuri. C'est celui où il y a Bran, là. On va se faire attaquer, c'est bon.
Hear my words, and bear witness to my vow. Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall wear no crowns, and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the walls. I am the shield that guards the realms of men. I pledge my life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and all the nights to come.
You knelt as boys. Rise now as men of the Night's Watch.
Welcome to your new family, Garrett.
Les autres, ils ont pas venu?
We're men of the Watch now. Means we get to piss off the wall whenever we want.
Didn't know you needed an excuse to play with yourself, Finn.
Garrett, you've got a visitor. Over there.
Well, who is it?
Do I look like your fucking squire?
C'est Duncan?
Don't forget to practice swords.
Uncle Duncan!
Garrett! It's good to see you. They told me you were at the Weirwood tree. Wasn't sure you'd be back in time.
What brings you here?
I've business with the Night's Watch. A delivery of ironwood shields to keep you all out of harm's way. That settles it then?
Aye, the delivery looks in order.
The gods do grant miracles. You look well, nephew. I'm told you're a ranger now. That's good.
Uncle?
Things aren't going well at Ironrath, Garrett.
I know. I heard the news about Ethan.
I wasn't there when it happened. Small mercy, I suppose. Not having to see our lord struck down with such barbarity. But House Forrester is nothing if not resilient. Our house has survived for centuries.
Let me help, Uncle. I can't just sit here at the wall while our enemies are circling Ironrath.
That's why I'm really here.
Ah.
Do you recall Lord Forrester's last words to you?
Oui. Où est-ce qu'il ne doit jamais être perdu?
Just before he died, Gregor's final command, spoken to you in confidence.
He said the North Grove must never be lost.
Indeed. But first, it must be found. I've been reading his journals, scouring the legends for any clue what Lord Forrester knew. I think I found the answer. He describes a fortification, a protected citadel of sorts, hidden from the world, one filled with great power. It was scattered among his notes, almost an obsession.
And you think it's north of the wall?
His notes suggest as much.
C'est qu'il
And
va
you
revenir
must
pas
find
très
it, Garrett. The search won't be easy, but you're a Tuttle. Our Lord knew you wouldn't fail him.
I just took the plaque, Uncle. Swore my allegiance to the Night's Watch. Even if I were to agree, somewhere north of the wall, it's not a lot to go on. How am I supposed to find it?
The first chance you get to head north, take it.
And then?
You leave the Night's Watch behind. Strike out on your own. This is no small request I make. I know that. But there's no other choice.
I agree, Uncle. But how?
A brave answer, Garrett.
Par contre, je peux pas le faire, hein, c'est trop dur.
This will help guide you. I found it hidden in Lord Forrester's strongbox.
What is that?
A page from our Lord's journal. But one he tore out and kept separate. Why? I don't know.
It's a map. To the North Grove.
Aye.
C'est le...
I used to be frightened of weirwood trees. But before I was a man grown, I swear, I actually could hear them whispering sometimes. Hear the weirwoods whisper.
Voyez le murmure.
This looks familiar.
What is it, Garrett?
Talia gave me this. Before I left.
Oh. Wait. Lord Forrester gave Ethan a similar one as well. Roderick too. I wonder...
Bloody ice dragon. Gods be good. Now that I would love to see. A mammoth. This map's only missing grumpkins and snarks. This can't be real, Uncle. You said it was a citadel of some kind. Could this be it? No. No, it couldn't be that easy. It's hidden here somewhere. Look. There's a clasp.
It must open.
Il est tout prévu, Lord Forrester.
I had no idea this was inside. Another weirwood.
But why?
Maybe it's a key to solving the map. perfect fit. Maybe it's telling us where to look on the map.
Oh, s'il y a des trucs, hein, mais... Voilà. Ah. Oh, trouvé d'instant.
Oh, it's the whole map that has to turn.
Une canne, il arrière, peut-être.
Werewood's mouth. Uncle, whatever this place is, the North Grove must be near.
There's only one way to find out. Here, take this map. Everything we hold dear may well depend on your success. It's a lot to put on your shoulders. The lives of a whole house.
You can tell everyone back at Ironrath that Garrett Tuttle has taken up the cause.
Your sense of honor is a quality I've long admired, Garrett.
Je suis obligé pour la famille, mais...
God's watch over you.
Clairement, c'est
You're the
risqué
son
ma
I
vie.
never had.
Pour les aider.
Let's go, Garrett.
I don't know. Probably like little shards or something.
Wait, so, like a weapon?
Well, your piss is like any other.
Well, that was rather mysterious. A stranger arrives and you're chatting him up.
Someone said it was your uncle looking for you. Well, what did he want?
Looked like you two had a lot to talk about.
Must have been important to come to Castle Black.
It's Castellan to House Forrester. They sell ironwood to the builders.
So you were just talking about lumber all that time?
It looked like he gave you something.
It was nothing. Let's go and celebrate.
Already keeping secrets from your brothers, eh?
Garrett's right. The wall's gonna melt before we get up there. Come on.
Je peux pas leur en direct.
There are so many guests already arriving. And have you seen the wedding decorations they put up in the gardens? So beautiful. You know, we're as lucky as she is. Marjorie was but a lady when we were sent to serve at Highgarden. But in just a few days' time, we'll be attending to a queen at a royal feast. Where we're standing, we'll be able to see everyone. And everyone will be able to see us.
We've certainly come a long way, haven't we?
I've been meaning to say what I told you about my family. It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
If handmaidens don't help each other in King's Landing, nobody will.
Thank you, Mira. And you know I'll always help you too. Hold on, look. There he is.
Lord Morgrin?
No, next to him. Lord Tarwick. I don't want to be a handmaiden forever. And this wedding may be the best chance of meeting a husband I'll ever have. I have to go talk to him. Marjorie won't notice it for a few minutes longer. Could you make an excuse for me? Please.
Go on then. It'll be fine. The wedding's still days away.
Thank you, Mira. I knew I could count on you.
Ah. Sur la brosse.
What are you doing here?
I know I shouldn't be here, but we have to talk. I didn't know when I would see you next.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you. I just needed to warn you. I was down in Fleabottom last night when I overheard a couple of Lannister guards talking about... Shh! They already know he's missing. Probably dead. They're questioning people. Searching for his body.
They don't have any proof he's dead, do they?
They found blood on the garden stones by the fountain. But they can't know it's his. No one will know what you did.
C'est ça, oh, petit bad.
What? What is it? If we're gonna survive this...
There was another Lannister guard. He saw me with him in the garden.
Oh no. You need to keep your head down. Stay out of sight for a while.
How? Do you forget who I serve?
Just don't get in any more trouble. And I'll watch your back. We're in this together now.
You saved my life. I don't even know your name.
It's Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Don't thank me yet, Lady Mira. There's still someone out there who saw you with a dead man. And I don't...
Mira?
My lady.
Really? A tryst in the bushes with that coal boy? Not to say it's wrong, but with all the lords and knights in King's Landing...
Can we just keep it between us? I prefer nobody knows.
Of course. That's what friends do.
Le milieu.
Come on. Marjorie expects us at the throne room. We don't want to be late.
You can tell me all about this Lord Tarwick on the way.
Well, first of all, his name's Garibald, and he has this really funny accent. He told me the cleverest story about this festival they have.
And I've given the musicians a list of songs to play for Joffrey at the feast. I assume you have no problems with the Rains of Castamere?
I trust you've chosen all the standards, but just to be sure, I'll draw up a list of wedding ballads we favor in Highgarden.
Your Grace, my lady.
Which reminds me, Joffrey will require his Kingsguard close at hand during the feast. I'm afraid we'll have no room for your handmaidens.
But we...
What was that? Do you object? Is that what I heard? If you're going to speak out of turn, girl, you should finish what you start.
Your Grace, we must do as Our Lady commands us. If Marjorie has need of us during the wedding,
The King's safety is more important than straightening your lady's gown. I asked your handmaiden here at the Iron Throne whom she would serve if forced to choose between yourself and the King. Clearly, she still hasn't learned respect for the crown. You won't like that so much when you're the one wearing it. In any case, it's settled. The Kingsguard will stay with Joffrey. Your handmaidens will sit elsewhere.
Of course, Your Grace. Anything for my beloved Joffrey.
Lady Marjorie, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but I hope you will at least agree with me that our handmaidens should know their place. And that place is not with my brother, Tyrion.
What did she mean by that? You and Tyrion? What you do reflects on me.
We only shed some wine, my lady.
Drinking wine with Tyrion Lannister. Sarah, what do you know of this?
Tyrion approached us, my lady. It was his idea, not Mira's.
I don't care what your intentions were, Mira. You went to a Lannister behind my back. I've only ever tried to help you. Why are you making trouble for me?
Please, Lady Marjorie, trust me. I know what I'm doing. I've learned from the best.
I don't have the time or patience for your games, Mira. Right now, I need you both to be my handmaidens, and that's all I need you to be. Let there be no mistake. If I hear of you speaking so much as a word to Tyrion Lannister again, you can go home to your family.
Ça pourrait être bien, mais je peux pas.
I promise I won't speak to him again. Please don't send me home.
This can't happen again.
J'ai plus le droit droit de lui parler. Ouais, clairement, je fous même pas que j'essaie. Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Roderick, it's the White Hills. They're assembling in the courtyard.
Quoi?
They've woken the house. You can't let this go on. They want to see us cower.
What in damnation are they doing?
They just showed up here, started banging their shields.
I'll need my sentinel. Go ahead, Talia, and have Royland meet me in the courtyard.
Et là, Insensi contre Samba. Ah là là. Bon. Qu'est-ce qui me rend là?
What is this?
It's a parade of dead men if I have my way.
Qu'est-ce qui...
What is the meaning of this? I demand to know.
Those are strong words. For a cripple who can't carry a sword?
Qu'est-ce que c'est que... Merde.
All of you, show your respect to Griff Whitehill, fourth-born son of Lord Ludd Whitehill and commander of this garrison.
Cocky Roderick, we used to call you. Swinging your prick round, lording it over my family. Now look at you. Hey? Roderick the Ruined. I hardly recognize you. But the name fits, don't it?
Make no mistake, Griff. I'm still the Lord of Ironrath, and I run this house.
That sounds like the old Roderick, beating his chest every chance he got. I don't think he gets it.
No, my lord. I don't think he does.
Your brother Ethan didn't get it either.
You bite your tongue.
I am in charge now. And the first thing you need to know is that if I am not happy, no one is happy. So my men are taking over your Great Hall. That's where we'll quarter from now on.
What? You can't.
You'll have to go through me.
I won't have my men sleeping out in your barn in shit and filth. Maybe that's how foresters live, but not us.
I don't care if you're happy or not. You'll quarter where I tell you.
I wasn't fucking asking, Roderick. And what's more, you will treat my men right. I've heard what you've done, and if they're eating wormy bread, then your people better be eating shit off the ground. I'm not here to keep them in line. I'm here to keep you in line.
If your men don't like it here, you can march them back to High Point.
Watch yourself, Roderick.
This is against the King's law. You've no right to make such demands.
I have every right. We're here under the orders of Roose Bolton, Warden of the North. So I will be in your halls. I will be in your courtyard. I will sit on your fucking council and be in your bedchambers if I bloody well please.
You can't do this, little bastard. You can't just do whatever.
You're mad, Griff. This is my house. You will do as I say.
Why should I listen to some cripple with half a face?
Tu m'écoutes.
Now, me and my men will take our place in your hall. Unless you think you and your army can stop me. No, you know better than that. You know where we'll be.
This is outrageous.
Oh non.
You can't go in there.
We can and we will. Unless you want this all to end right now. Eh?
Tu passes pas. Clairement non.
I'm the only lord here.
Oh non.
Come on.
C'est bien arrêté là. Oh, on se fait charter de chez nous. Oh, tant de merde.
Griff Whitehill. That snot-nosed fourth-born. Parading in here like a conquering fucking hero.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof, soiling our house.
Tu crois que j'essaie de faire quoi?
I know you tried to stop them, my lord. But we can only take this occupation for so long. Our people will break. And the way Griff Whitehill came in.
Whether he rides out on horseback,
ends up in the ground, Griff Whitehill won't be here long. I'll see to it.
Very good, my lord. But Griff Whitehill isn't the beginning of our troubles, or the end of them. We need to look at all the pieces. Whitehill men aren't just in our house. They've raided our lands, burnt farms, and cut down our trees. All the way from here to High Point.
How do we kill a snake, then? By smashing its head.
Griff isn't the head. It's his father.
Perhaps. But Griff is here. We have access to him.
And they have Ryan.
Même le maître ici. Ouais, c'est chaud. Ah, le problème c'est que ouais, on peut pas sauver Ryan.
He carved these soldiers himself. I don't care what Gwyn Whitehill may have told you at the funeral. Who knows what horrors they're putting him through, held prisoner at High Point.
Je sais pas s'il est vivant.
You can't forsake his safety.
But we have to do something. My lord, at least give us a target to aim for.
L'objectif à atteindre. Expulser. C'est Ryan.
We have to push Griff and his soldiers out of Ironrath. They're the most immediate threat.
But Roderick, what of Ryan? If you move against Griff, who knows what those wretches will do to my son?
The Whitehills know that harming Ryan, killing Ryan, would mean war. There is no turning back from that. We must secure Ironrath, so we have a home to bring Ryan back to.
Don't forget him.
Then, it's decided. We take back our home.
We lost most of our men with Gregor at the Twins. We can probably gather another 30 or 40 men. But the Whitehills are already fortified inside Ironrath.
Thankfully, Roderick secured an alliance with the Glenmores.
But those forces mean nothing until after the marriage.
That means we have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos with a company of hardened sellswords. But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it. Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial. She can get us the coin we need in King's Landing.
You don't imagine we have the luxury of waiting for them? Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have faith in my children.
We press on. It's no use waiting.
We have a plan, my lord. But we must wait for the pieces to come together. The Whitehills aren't ready for war.
It won't be long before you're able to take action yourself.
Nice.
Well, one way or another, there's a fight brewing, so I have much to prepare, and men to train.
My lord?
Non, Ryan, je pense que je vais clairement... Ouais. Je vais laisser creux dans ces conditions.
My lord, there may be something we can do now. A voice from High Point, Gwyn Whitehill.
Oh.
I spoke with her at the funeral.
As did I. And she's willing to meet. Away from her father's guards. I may not be your sentinel. But please consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say.
Arrange a meeting. What she has to say may prove useful.
I believe she can be trusted. But best use caution nonetheless.
Of course.
And I'll make sure no one else knows. For now at least.
Good.
Handle things right with Gwyn. And she may even help us in
Si
High
elle peut en
Point.
fait protéger Ryan pendant qu'on pète la gueule Griff. On peut arriver vers
I
Ryan.
want the dove pie served with a spoon of lemon cream. We'll have to let the kitchens know. And these flowers. They're just all wrong in the Crown lands.
Oh.
Mira, are you listening to me?
Lady Marjorie, good tidings to you today.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
And you, Lady Mira. A word in private, if I may. I'll return her shortly.
Who would I be to deny Lord Tyrion?
Very soon you'll be the queen. And if you're anything like the current one, you'll deny me all you like.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but Lady Marjorie needs me.
Very well. Just know that matter we discussed? A royal decree sits on my desk now, and I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity. I thought you would want to know. Good news on a day that is already blessed.
Thank you for telling me, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, one more thing. The most valuable favor is a favor unspent. Perhaps I'll call on you for a dance at the wedding feast. Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tyrion.
Lady Marjorie, welcome to the family. For better or worse.
Lord Tyrion. If you'd only shared some wine with Tyrion, why does he come to you now? What's this talk of a royal decree? You know I didn't want you talking to him.
I made a deal with him. For the crown to buy my family's ironwood.
Think of how this will look. House Forrester already has so few friends at court. And when this decree becomes public, you may find you have even fewer. You disappoint me, Mira. We'll talk about this after the wedding. Sarah will help me with my gown and hair.
Non, je me suis fait baiser.
Come with me, Sarah.
Oh putain, je me suis fait enculer. Oh, elle y peut rien de toute façon. Chier, je me suis fait baiser. Putain, j'arrive pas à faire ce que je veux. Chier.
Garrett! Easy now.
Sorry. I was just keeping at the ready.
That's good. Don't lose that. I understand your uncle paid you a visit. What did he want? Not many people pass through here. What brought him this far?
He was just delivering ironwood shields for the Night's Watch.
Good. Our stocks are running low. I know it couldn't be easy seeing him, but you have to leave all that behind.
Évidemment.
Especially now that you're a ranger.
Aye.
I know you had told me you could stand with these men, but not every brother's a friend, if it came to it. And you were in trouble north of the wall. Any of them you'd trust by your side. You know these men. Who do you want watching your back?
Potter's a clever one. He could be a real help.
I'm glad you can trust your brother. I'll remember him.
Harold Holt of White Harbour, Corliss Wells from Stony Sept. And finally, we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Britt Warwick of House Whitehill.
It can't be.
House Whitehill. This one's for the Boltons.
There'll be a hot meal in the mess hall. After that, we'll be sorting out gear at the armory.
Garrett. Garrett, what's the matter? You know him?
Oh oui, je le connais.
Come on, get moving.
Garrett. Who is he?
That man murdered my family.
What?
Snow! See these new recruits to the Maester?
Don't do something you'll regret.
If it isn't the fucking pig farmer. I'm here because of you. Got sent to the wall for that little party I do with your family. Don't think it's over.
T'es mort.
Best watch your back.
What are you waiting for, recruit?
Welcome to the wall, brother.
Looking forward to it.
That's enough. I said move.
I'll be seeing you, farm boy.
Je sais pas bien, j'arrive pas à faire ce que je veux, mec. C'est super dur. Stratégie. Ça fait quoi? Dommage, c'est pour le prochain épisode. Sur ce, les gens. C'est un petit pouce si vous a fait plaisir. Sur ce, bah. Et la prochaine fois, deuxième partie de cet épisode 3. Allez, ciao ciao tout le monde. J'espère que vous avez kiffé. Portez-vous bien jusque là. Peace, peace.